my name is Katie Carson. I am the Duchess of Suds here on this channel. Today is a very special day, and as you guys know, I don't do clickbait. Yes, you're gonna be meeting the new member of the Royalty Soaps team. So currently Royalty Soaps consists of me and Caleb, Lily, Gravy, and Kenny. And now, my brother Simeon! Here he is!
Hello everybody!
So let me tell you a little bit about Simeon. So as far as age lineup of our family goes, there's me, and then there's Kenny, and then there's Simeon. So sister, brother, brother. Now for the awkward questions and the even more awkward answers.
Oh goody.
So how old are you?
I am 18 years old.
18 years old. So I'm 24, Kenny's 21, and Simeon's 18.
A 3-year gap between all of us.
Yes, that's right. It is almost like, and it's almost exactly 3 years between you and Kenny. Because Kenny was born on May 2nd and Simeon was born on May 4th. So they were like right there. So what is your job at Royalty Soaps?
So I have a lot of jobs at Royalty Soaps. A little bit of everything.
It's true.
But I have the special job of ordering raw materials and just general inventory.
Yes, so I am really bad at that. When you start a small business, you have to do everything. All of the jobs are your jobs. Your shipping, your packaging, your photographing, and whatever. And I don't think there's any single person who is like fantastic at all of them, but one of the things I really stunk at was inventory management and raw materials. I would run out of stuff all the time, and with as complicated as the designs are and as many colorants as we use, it's really, really easy to run out of stuff. So Simeon came in, he's our numbers guy, math guy, very arithmetic brain over there. So he has lots of big like Excel spreadsheets and stuff to kind of keep things organized, and since he started working with me, I haven't run out of a diggity darn thing, and it is so helpful. So what do you like to do in your free time?
Oh, I like to do quite a few things.
Yes.
But the top 3 have to be reading, hanging out with my friends, and of course playing some video games. Video
games. Okay, so what are some of your favorite video games? I've got a lot of people who watch who like video games.
Well, recently I've been playing Stardew Valley, and it's fantastic.
I don't know what that is. And I have to tell you guys a small story about Simeon, because we've already said like math, numbers, which is why we put him in charge of inventory. But when we were little, and Kenny and I were probably, let's see, I don't know, I must have been like 11, Kenny was like 7, 8, and Simeon was really little, like 5 or 6. He already knew how to play Monopoly, and he beat both of us. Like, it wasn't even a contest. It wasn't a contest. It wasn't even a game. He just knocked our socks off. So, because there was nobody else in the house that was at Simeon's Monopoly level, he used to play himself and beat himself. And he had different characters he played as, and I can't remember their names right now. What were your characters?
Well, let's see, there was Mr. and Mrs. Wind and Pinky.
Mr. and Mrs. Wind.
The crew.
That's right. And he would get mad when certain characters, even though they're all him, would beat each other. Okay, Simeon, last question. Would you be open to dating a subscriber?
Why not, right?
He's single, ladies. He's single. Well, thank you very much for joining me in today's intro. We should be seeing more of Kenny and Simeon in the future. There's a lot of exciting stuff coming up in 2019. We may even let them make soap. They might even get to design their own soap. Well, now that that little introduction is over, welcome to day 2 of Soapmas. Simeon lots of love down in the comments below. I'm so delighted for you guys to finally get to meet him. This soap is a mix between Cotton Candy Land and Unicorn Dreams or Unicorn Frappuccino. Both of these were requested, highly suggested. I decided to smash them both together and make just a pink explosion soap. So without further ado, let's get to soap making. The first thing that we have to do is blend our lye water solution into our oils. This soap is gonna have a lot of pretty colors in it. And then we're gonna stick blend on high until just past emulsion. So we're going to have 3 accent colors and 1 base color. So let me go ahead and pour those accent colors off.
So into the large bucket, I am adding some titanium dioxide mixed with water. And then for the first accent color, I'm adding some Reborn Strong Pink from TKB. It's gonna be a nice neon color. Next, I'm adding in some Blue Tide from Mad Micas. Alternatively, you can use Siren Song from Nurture Soap. And finally, we're gonna be adding in some Hollywood Pink Mica from Nurture Soap. All right, so let's blend up all the colors. Ugh, these colors though, you guys, wow. So now it is time to add the fragrance oil. Today we're using Sour Watermelon Candy from Nature's Garden. Let me remind myself of what it smells like. It's been a while. Oh my gosh, yes, it smells just like Sour Jolly Ranchers. So if you haven't noticed, I'm really big on the fruit smells. I love them. I think they're amazing. They always come through so strong in soap, and I'm just a huge fruit scent girl. Girl? Who says it like that? Jeez. So we're gonna start with this Hollywood Pink color. I've been a fan recently of starting with colors that aren't white. I think it makes it fun. And this soap is getting pretty thick on me, I'm not gonna lie. So this is probably gonna be a very chunky drop swirl. Gonna add in a little bit of this Blue Tide, drop it from up high. This has a lot of the same colors as my Heart's Desire soap does. In fact, these might be the exact same colors. Do some of that hot pink. Oh yes. Add some of the white in here. A lot more of the white actually, like almost all of it. Add some more of that purpley color. Okay, I'm gonna finish scraping out my bowls and then we're gonna move along to the soap frosting. Our soap frosting is all set up, and if that doesn't look like a strawberry milkshake, I don't know what does. I am using the Royalty Soaps piping set today, and we're gonna start by piping up and down. My piping is still a teeny tiny bit loose, not a whole bunch. And this color, it's using the exact same Reborn Pink with white. So it's the same color, just a different tint. Okay, I had to take a moment for myself there. I was feeling rather sickish, but we are back. The show must go on. Okay, we finally got the soap piped. Sorry I didn't talk at all. It did really weird on me. Like the bottom was really stiff. As I continued to go along, it started getting wobbly, so I stopped filming. Then I came back and I tried again and it was stiff and then it got wobbly. I don't know what's going on with this batch. It's being weird. So we're going to move on to the decorations, and that is gonna be the big part of this soap because as I said earlier, we're mixing Cotton Candyland with the unicorn Frappuccino soap that I made. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is put some Snowflake Sparkle Mica on top, or Super Sparkles, or Sparkle Plenty, just depending on who you're getting it from. The same stuff is available at Nurture Soap as it is at Mad Micas. Okay, so we got a layer of that on. Now we are going to use some of that Blue Tide mica that we had. I mixed it up with some oil and we're going to drizzle that on top, just like this. I am putting this on before I put on any of the embeds, just because it sticks to cold processed soap, but it doesn't stick to melt and pour. Then I'm gonna put a little bit of hollow glitter on top. Put a little hollow. And we're gonna let that first little bit of oil drizzle kind of sink in before we do the next set. It's sunk in a little, so now I'm strategically adding some of the Reborn Strong Pink mixed with oil. Sorry, I am so out of breath. I have like horrible allergies and I am just breathing through my mouth basically. The changing of the weather from very, very hot to cold was quick here in Texas, and sister was not prepared. Now that we have all the pretty colors on top, it's time to add the embeds. Every soap is gonna have at least 2 embeds. It's gonna have this hot pink heart with glitter and this minty blue color soap gumball. And then we're gonna have a couple that have some split diamonds on there. We're gonna start by putting the soap gumballs on top. Those are gonna kind of help me gauge where I should put all the other ones. This definitely looks like everything that encapsulates modern day unicorns. I know this is gonna be too much for some folks, I do know, but it's also gonna be just the right amount of crazy for others. Okay, time to put the little hearts in now. Always have to be careful with putting in these side embeds to make sure they don't wiggle everything around too much. They're so bold, they're so daring. Caleb and I are shopping for mattresses, aren't we, Caleb? So if there's a mattress brand you really love, let us know in the comments below, because this is one of those adult purchases we've never made before. I like adulting with you, Tub Tub. Caleb makes my life interesting. I'll give you an example. In his sleep, there are so many words that could come. Caleb is the weirdest sleeper ever. First of all, cover hog supreme. He doesn't just steal the covers, he rolls himself in them, so there's no way for me to get them back. And I'm not convinced he's always asleep when he's doing this. Are you sure you're always asleep, Caleb, and you have no clue you're stealing all the covers?
I think it's kind of a trade-off. Like, you steal the covers for like 6 months, maybe I'll steal the covers for a while.
I like that you're willing to offer definitive time for me, like 6 months, and then you're like, a while, maybe 2 or 3 days. Time for diamonds. Caleb also likes to put his ice cold feet right in the middle of my calf. Now I know he's asleep when he's doing that, so no jokes there, but seriously, it is jarring. You awaken and go, what is wrong? Who has like dumped ice in the bed? He also likes to talk to me while he is 100% asleep and say things like, help me, Katie. He's laughing over there because I've woken up so many times and been like, what is it? And then he like wakes up for real and is like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, what do you mean what's wrong with me? You're the one crying out for help. You were probably chasing a goat or something and trying to get me to help you wrangle it.
Help, Gravy's pooping in the corner.
Man, that would be a legitimate reason to wake me up, and a truthful one. Our cat Gravy, he is something else. All right, all the embeds are in, finally. So I'm taking just a tiddly bit of Unicorn Dreams glitter mix. How fitting is that name? And I'm going to sprinkle it all across the soap here. It's just adding that little bit of extra. Add a little bit more hollow on those hearts. We're gonna spritz it with rubbing alcohol, and Cotton Candyland is done. Yes, may all your sparkly cotton candy glitterific dreams come true. The mica drizzle has got to be my favorite part. That is so much fun. I'm gonna let these soaps sit for 18 to 24 hours, and then we will come back and chop them all up after this quick commercial break. We are back to cut the Cotton Candyland soap. I have decided to call it Cotton Candyland, even though it's like the perfect blend of the Unicorn Frappuccino and the Cotton Candyland, because I don't know, I just thought that was a cute name. I've lined it up now with my cutter Evangeline. I've put it on the side that the diamonds are so that they don't fall off and we get a nice split. I'll take off my sample pieces, pull out a middle bar, and this is what it looks like on the inside. So these colors are super vibrant. I'm loving the pink on top. It's absolutely crazy up there. We got all the glitter and we got the diamond and the hearts and everything. It smells delicious, just like a Jolly Rancher. And sometimes when some of the melt and pour comes off, it kind of looks like this, and you can just clean that up by, you know, running your finger across it. It looks good as new. And you can see there's quite a big difference between this type of drop swirl and the little tiny drop swirls. This is really big and the colors are really prominent. The drop swirl is just, I don't know, it just has bigger pieces instead of having little bitty tiny drip drops all throughout. And of course you make this happen by getting your batter a little bit thicker. Caleb has somehow secured his privilege to ask the question of the day again after he has so grossly misused it in the past.
Would you rather live in a city where there's a perpetual water balloon fight forever? Or would you rather wake up every morning to the sound of a tornado siren?
I think I'm deliberating on this a little too hard. Like water balloon fight in your house too?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter, just everywhere you go, someone might randomly jump out and just smack you in the face with a water balloon?
Sure.
I'll take the siren.
That's a little too easy. I think we might have to go, like, wake up and go to bed with the siren.
I'd take the siren 5 times a day. If you'd like to vote in the question of the day, you can click the I in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. This one should be an easy one, and there better not be more than 5% of y'all who want to be smacked with water balloons. I'm afraid I'll have to disown you. I hope you guys enjoyed day 2 of Soapmas. If you did, please let me know down in the comments below. Maybe subscribe to this channel if you don't have notifications turned on and you don't mind being notified by the Soap Fairy. I would appreciate it if you would turn them on by clicking the bell down below. We're off to a good start this Soapmas. It's gonna be great. And for those of you who are really excited about more intricate designs, I have one planned. It's in the queue. It's called Silent Night. Keep your eyes peeled. This soap is gonna be available to purchase on January 8th of 2019, the first soap release of the new year. And until tomorrow, have an absolutely royal day. Do something that makes you happy, regardless of what that is. I can't think of 2 different things to do right now. Yes, I can. Maybe buying yourself some new lip gloss. This is Charming by The Balm. I'll leave you guys a link down below. Y'all are always interested in my lip gloss. It makes me feel so fancy. Or wearing a Santa Claus hat because you can. Either way, do something that makes you happy. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Ew.